All right, great Saturday morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Cesar Mascoro Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. And with our 15 minutes mastery that we do each and every day to get you some information, inspiration, motivation so that you could go out and attack the day. And welcome to the last selling Saturday of April. That's right, April 26th, last Saturday of the month. You probably already had your month in yesterday. I hope it was one that was well worth it for you. I hope you guys helped as many families as you possibly could and that you had a whole bunch of success. But today I want to talk about Saturday, selling Saturday. You know, today, and each and every Saturday is all about sale. We talk about just go and help families. Don't work on your existing pipeline. Don't bother yourself with anything else except to focus on new business. And I want to ask you a question. Do you even know how many people need you today? Now, I don't want general terms. I'm talking about, do you actually know how many people need what you have to offer across the country? Matthew Desmond writes, housing is absolutely essential to human flourishing. Without stable shelter, it all falls apart. And we just have to think about the way that society is today, the way that just humanity is, even within just our country. And you see the lack of stable, quality, affordable housing, and you can see where that statement, that quote is true. It just feels like things are falling apart, right? And it's just been something that has been ongoing over the last, especially over the last 5 years, but even before that, when you stop to think about the lack of ability of families all across the country to be able to get the home that they deserve, that they need, right? And that they should have. As long as they're working for it, as long as they're able to provide, then they should be able to purchase a home. Now we know things have been priced out. We know that interest rates have skyrocketed. We know all of that. But today, even to today, I want you to wrap your head around this number. 22 million families. Over 22 million families all across the country can no longer buy a site-built home, stick-built home, however you refer to it, a house, which I hate that term. 22 million families, not to mention all the ones that would have normally bought a manufactured home from you. We already know about the 8 to 10% of the market that this industry has. You already were going to get those, right? The over 100,000 families that we help every year across the board, across the country that buy a manufactured home. I'm not even counting them. I'm talking about there's 22 million families out there for you to go and help, for you to be able to provide affordable housing, for you to be the source of education and also empowerment and also be the solution to their housing need. So do you really have time today to not be focused? No. Listen, I'm coming to you from the home office. If you haven't told, I've been able to tell so far, yes, Amir, we've got some soccer games today that I'm going to go check out. So coming to you from the house, but I wanted to come in and talk to you about this. 22 million families, and they're all spread out across the country. So no matter where you're at, whether you're in Texas, in Oregon, up on the East Coast in Connecticut, down southeast in Florida, even though you're hearing that things are slowing down over there, things should not be slowing down for you. As a matter of fact, for those of you that are in those what they're calling depressed markets, you should be thriving even more because you're being highlighted, or you are who should be standing out as the option. But it takes us understanding that fact, okay? And you've heard me speak about this before, but I really want to make sure that we are getting the message across. Especially for those of you in retail. For those of you on the retail side, look, I'm reaching out to you right now, and I'm trying to get this point across to you. If you just stepped up your game, if you just leveled up in the way that you operated, you could not only take care of the 100,000 plus customers that come through the doors or that actually end up buying a home. And a lot of those are in communities, right? But let's just say half of them worth of retail. You're going to take care of the 50,000. And you watching this right now, you're probably going to deliver your between 25 to 50 that you normally do every year. If you do more, great. If you do less, man, you got to pick it up. You're going to do that no matter what. But I'm telling you, if you just stepped up your game, if you really improved, if you just leveled up and became a true professional, now you have the opportunity to go after these 22 million that have never even that can no longer buy a site-built home, but they haven't understood you and your product and what you offer as the option for them and their family. But that's because you haven't been able to reach them, because you haven't been reaching out to them. So what you need to do is change the way of thinking. You still market what you market, but you've got to step up your game in the marketing and start being that source of information. Start being that professional that brings the guidance to these families to help them understand that what you have is not inferior, that what you have is not they're not settling for it. It's what they can have. Many people don't understand that, but they all have the problem. You see, those 22 million families that I'm talking about, okay, with their combined income per household, they can only afford a $260,000 to $270,000 mortgage. That's you. That's you and what you have, whether you're on the community side or whether you're on the retail side. By a show of hands, those of you that are watching, man, I'd love for you to drop in the comments. Do you have a house that's $260,000 or less? I'm sure that all of you do. So if you just took some time to open up your mind, open up your vision, and see the opportunity, but understand this, that buyer is not going to be sold the way that you sold everyone else before this. You see, they expect a different buying experience. They expect a different housing consultant. They expect you to operate differently, think differently, speak differently. They need to see the confidence in you. They need to see the knowledge in you. They need to see that you truly are in control. And again, that goes back to what I was saying. It takes you leveling up. And you see, that's what high performers do. High performers see this as the opportunities it is, and they not only carry themselves differently, but they actually put in the work to be different. Imagine what a 50% increase in your business would do for you and your family. Think about what you did last year. And just what if you increase that by 50%? You see, because 51% of American households can no longer afford a home. I'm not saying we're going to sell all 22 million, right? But imagine if you went from 30 homes delivered to 45. What's that going to do for you? If you went from 50 homes delivered to 75. Well, Cesar, how am I going to do that? You're going to do that because you focus on days like today, especially on Saturdays, on selling Saturdays, to go out and help as many families as you can. And then every single day after that, you come in ready to attack, you come in focused, and you come in to get the job done so that you're not wasting time throughout the day, throughout the week, where you're not able to help as many people as you could. You're still going to be there the same amount of time. You might as well be executing at a higher level and making great things happen for these families, but it's on you to be able to do that. It's up to you whether or not you're going to be able to act on this opportunity, because that's exactly what it is. It's an opportunity. It's not a guarantee, but it's an opportunity you should be seeing and just excited, over the moon excited to improve, to get to the level you need to in order to be able to win that business. Because if you win that business, my gosh, it's a game changer. It's just, you're going to be head and shoulders above the rest. So What can you do this day and every single day from here on out? Look, I'm telling you right now, April 26th, you need to grab onto these things. And this is how you need to think every single day about the people that you are out to help. Okay. First and foremost, you need to set your mind to not taking no for an answer. Too many of you give up too easily. You hear that first pushback and you're stopping. You're going to get pushback, especially from this market. You're going to get pushback because it's a product that's unfamiliar to them. It's something new, and of course, I'm sure it is with you, something new kind of makes you a little weary, and you're not able to make that quick of a jump. But as long as you operate differently and you're at a different level and you speak different, your confidence is different, you're going to be able to help more of them. So set your mind to not taking no for an answer. Remember, they need what you have. Make sure and educate every buyer. Don't sell. Don't be that salesperson, man. God, it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy when people are still being that salesy salesperson. If you were confident and competent, you'd be able to educate, influence, impact, and inspire people to do business with you. That's what we do every single day here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. That's how we earn the respect of our clients and the desire by them to work with us to help their teams. And then when we do the training class, just like what we did this past week out in Oak Point with First Step Homes, we not only talk the talk, we walk the walk. We back it up. We bring that information. We are those types of people. We really pour into the teams, and we educate them, we empower them, and they leave motivated, ready to go. And that's what you should be doing for your buyers. So make sure you're educating and not selling. And next, find out the problem that buyer needs solved, because every single one of them has a problem. Every single one of them needs a solution. Even the person making an investment purchase has a problem to be solved. Why do they need to invest in something? What is it that they're trying to accomplish? And dig in deep. Don't no longer take the surface level answer. Dig deep, find out, and keep going. Keep educating. But in order to do these things that I just mentioned to you, you know what it takes? It takes you having a personal interest in them. It takes empathy. It takes you caring. How can you show people you care? By actually caring. So today, this Saturday, go out there and show them just how much you care. And because you care so much, you're going to educate them. You're going to find out what their problem is. You're going to present them a solution, and you're not going to take no for an answer, because you know that as long as your solution meets the needs and the budget, it should automatically be the solution. It should be something they move forward with. It should not compute when they tell you that they want to go think about it, speak to whomever, or do whatever, because they came to you. They didn't come to you to tell you no. They didn't wake up today. I tell people all the time, they didn't wake up today to go to your office, to your location, to your community, to your retail center to tell you no. They came in hopes that you're going to inspire them to say yes. So be that person. And what it's going to take is this last thing. Sometimes you're going to have enough belief for you and for them. You're going to have to believe so big and so strong, and just with an outpouring of true empathy and desire and emotion, you're going to have enough belief for you and for them, so that they see that you are strong enough to carry them across the finish line, that you're going to help them make it happen as long as they can, right? You're going to help them make it happen. And they can then put their trust in you. Too many of you don't realize the importance of this. You have to believe enough for you and for them. And when you get to that point, you'll again, I go back to the same thing. You'll speak different. You'll empower them. You'll carry yourself differently. You're going to be more confident, not cocky, confident. I got asked a question at the training class this past week. Do you actually speak that way? I thought it was funny. And I really put some thought into it after the fact. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, what does that mean? But I do. I do. You know why? Because I believe with every single being, every single part of my being, that what we're bringing to you is the truth. That what we're bringing to you is the solution for you. You see, just like your buyers have a problem, I know that you have a problem. You have a problem of being able to maximize your opportunity or help more families or overcome objections or build connection, whatever it may be. And I believe enough for me and for you that what we're bringing you is the solution, that we're offering you is the solution, that if you operate in this manner, it's going to be the solution for you. And then you'll be able to you'll be able to prescribe the solution for your buyers with the same conviction, the same passion, the same energy, the same desire that's going to inspire them to make the decision that they wanted to make. Yes, thank you so much for being this way, Caesar, because now I get to make the decision to say, yes, let's move forward. But you have to believe enough for you and for them. If you do that today and every single day, you're going to learn the things you need to learn. You're going to continue to improve every single day. You're going to continue to build on your skills and your tools and your knowledge so that you can be the highest of the high when it comes to the performers in your area. Because it's not about being a great salesperson. It's just about being a great person that is there to serve, a servant leader that understands that I have what these people need, and I'm going to do everything in my part. Whether it's homes, it's the same as if you want to go to biblical times. Imagine Moses going to the Pharaoh and saying, "Let my people go," if he did not believe. You have to believe, and you have to have the same passion and conviction. Let's go out and do it. There's 22 million families that need you. Why would we not? Why would we continue to do the same old damn thing and think that it's going to be different this time? Let's level up. Let's do better. Let's be better and go out and do great things. Have a great selling Saturday. Guys, I got to get out of here, man. Got to get ready for these soccer games. But we'll be in here tomorrow with another 15 minutes of mastery. But we've got a whole bunch of stuff, great stuff coming, and we want you to be a part of it with us. And so if your company's not ready to invest with us at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, you should, and you have an opportunity to do it for a very, very, very low investment through our Path to Mastery Collective. Go on our website, manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com. Go click on the Mastermind tab and find out all about the Path to Mastery Collective. And that's where you can take control of your career by being a part of it with us, sharing in it with us, and let us pour into you along with the vast network of people that we have that come in and bring you the information that you need so that you can make your career the best it can be. Go find out about it, Path to Mastery Collective. We'd love for you to be a part of it. Go out, do great things this selling Saturday and every single day. And we'll be back in again tomorrow, like I said. And until then, my friends, as always, I can't wait to meet you.